Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I've got a pretty exciting video. We have the Bring Back My Bar first Sniffs and a small haul I made in that order. So I just got a couple things aside from the Bring Back My Bars. We'll go through those and then I'm going to give you my first sniffs of the 25 Bring Back My Bar scents that are launching on January 1st. So these are not currently available for everyone yet. They're available to consultants right now. And I will be warming these over the next couple weeks, get you some warm reviews, and then when I've warmed all 25, I will make another video with warm reviews. So keep an eye out for that in the next couple weeks. But in the meantime, here are the cold sniffs to give you an idea of what I think on cold. And these probably will, well, definitely will change on warm, as things always do, because you get a good sense of a sniff from a cold sniff, but you don't get the full scent, and some scents change more than others on warm. So you never truly know a scent until you warm it. So keep an eye out for warm sniffs, but in the meantime, here are some cold sniffs and initial thoughts on these Bring Back My Bars. First off though, I did get a Baby Buddy. These are currently available. There are 3 different ones. There's Hamish the Cow, there's a Dragon, and there is Stella the Unicorn. And here she is. She's so cute. They come in these resealable bags. They're like a zipper bag, just like the neck pillows come in. But how sweet is she? My daughter wanted this and I thought she is kind of a unicorn collector. So we have the Stella Baby Buddy. She's very, very cute. For size reference, here she is. She's not super tiny, but she has the iridescent hands and feet. She's got her little Scentsy star. She's got a almost like rainbow mane. It's got a few different pastels in there. And then the iridescent horn and ears as well. So super cute. There is a little pocket across her back here for a scent pack. It comes with a scent pack of your choice. I chose Vanilla Bean Buttercream for Stella, so I will be giving this to my daughter here shortly. Next up, a few catalogs. I was almost out. And I didn't want to order a whole 20 pack because I don't need that many between now and the season change. Here's the scent pack for Stella, Vanilla Bean Buttercream. And then onto the good stuff. Here we have the bars. So I have got some fragrance notes here, and I will just pull out of this box and read you the description and then let you know what I think it smells like. So the first one I've grabbed here is Lavender Vanilla. Lavender Vanilla. The notes on this one are a relaxing mix of hillside lavender, vanilla bean, orange zest, and patchouli. Okay, so they've got some interesting things in here besides lavender and vanilla. It's a very classic lavender vanilla scent. Smells like a lavender vanilla of the 90s or early 2000s. It's nice. It does have a bit of patchouli that makes it feel kind of earthy. The lavender here is nice. It's not overpowering or overly floral. You definitely get the vanilla. The vanilla is almost like a laundry vanilla to my nose. Like if you get those like vanilla dryer sheets. This smells almost like a dryer sheet scent to me as far as like lavender vanilla goes. Like lavender vanilla dryer sheets. It's all right. It's nice. I think this would be a very nice bedroom scent. Smells like about a medium on cold. This is one of my favorite videos of the year to film. I am just so excited to have 25 new bars to smell here. Next we have Blood Orange Spice. This one is a sweet tart trio of candied apple, blood orange puree, and cinnamon stick will satisfy your autumn obsession. So let's see. Oh, I like it. I like it. That smells like some kind of candy. What is that? I've smelled this before in like either a candy or a fruit snack, but this smells like something very specific and I can't place it right now. You do get the cinnamon stick. It is a cinnamon stick smell. The blood orange puree is kind of reading candied to me, but I like it, like sugared orange peels or something like that. And the candied apple, it is definitely a candied scent. I really like this. I think if you're a fan of like classic potpourri scents, if you liked boho, that was available a while back, like a couple years ago, this would be one to try. Just kind of classic potpourri without being too spicy. It's very sweet. It's really lovely. I could see this being a nice all year round type scent. Next we have Toasted Caramel Sugar. This one is warm milk. Milk can be a weird note. With caramelized sugar and toffee, all swirled together with the scent of silky sweet vanilla musk. So it's going to be a bakery type scent. It is caramelized sugar. This is good. It kind of reminds me of a cousin. Not the same, but kind of like a cousin to Gimme Candy. This is less sweet and more like, not burnt, but like definitely caramelized sugar that is getting quite dark in color. I don't get a lot of milk. I do get a bit of toffee. Mostly here, I'm getting the caramelized sugar with a little bit of toffee. It's very, very nice. I really like that. I think that'll be a nice mixer as well. Next, we have this really pretty kind of peachy bar. This is Awakening. This one is invigorate your senses with an unexpected harmony of white peach and vanilla, pineapple, and amber, which sounds like kind of a summery, soft type scent. Okay, this is different than I expected. This is quite perfumey. I'm getting like almost grapefruit. The white peach here is reading as quite citrusy to me, or quite tart. I'm definitely getting amber. And maybe it's the pineapple and the peach together that are reading almost grapefruity to me. They're quite citrusy together. I'm not really getting any vanilla to speak of on cold. Overall, this is kind of a summery, perfumey scent. It's kind of sweet and girly. It's one of those types of scents. So that is Awakening. Next, we have Lana Sarah, and this is a pretty pink bar. This one was voted back, I believe, for a consultant who had a sentimental memory to the scent for a loved one that had passed away. This one is taste the sweet nectar from a honeysuckle trumpet as warm amber and patchouli hover above a spring garden. So honeysuckle, amber, and patchouli. Let's see. Okay, it's a pretty gentle spring floral. This is actually quite beautiful. That is nice. I'm not a huge floral person. This is floral, but it is not a headache type floral. It's a very soft, gentle, kind of girly floral. Kind of reminds me a little bit maybe of like Love's Philosophy, or Amazing Grace. Is that right? From Philosophy, Amazing Grace. Kind of reminds me a bit of that. Very soft, very gentle, very approachable floral. Just kind of sweet and soft. Very nice, like spring, April, March, April, May type scent. Pretty for a bedroom, probably on the lighter side. Next we have Lots of Lavender. Now this one, strangely enough, is a green front with a purple back, and I kind of like when they do that. So Lots of Lavender is a calming blend of chamomile and lavender. So that's probably why it's dual colored, because we got green for the chamomile, purple for the lavender. This is very light. I can actually hardly smell this. Okay, there it is. It's nice. What I'm smelling, I really like. It's a sweet, not super lavendery lavender. I would say it's kind of a sweet chamomile. Very light. Like I would say like a 2 out of 10 in strength on cold. So I'm not sure if this one needs to sit a bit or if this is just a very light bar, but it is rather nice. But it is a very nice bar, just very light. I'll be interested to see how this performs on warm. So that is Lots of Lavender. I like what I smell. I just can't smell very much of it. Next we have Cranberry Mango. This one is a melange of tropical mango, cozy cranberry, and spicy pineapple. So mango, cranberry, and spicy pineapple. So let's give it a sniff. Oh, that's juicy. That is really good. Okay. This is a saturated, bright, juicy scent. I'm getting a sweet cranberry, a sweet mango with just a bit of tartness. And I am getting pineapple, like for sure. That's, I think, what's adding that saturated factor. I think that's the pineapple. It doesn't scream pineapple, it screams cranberry mango, but the pineapple is giving this juicy saturation. And I don't know, like this isn't a hot, spicy pineapple. This is a very, very, very gently spiced, like with cinnamon maybe pineapple. It's nice. It's almost like a cranberry chutney type scent. That is nice. I really like that. And that is not out of place for this time of year either. That is on the stronger side too. Next we have Caramel Sugar Cone. This one is guilt-free gooey caramel, vanilla sugar cone, and a touch of malt. So caramel, vanilla, sugar cone, and malt. Oh, that's good. That's better than I expected, actually. This is a very nice classic bakery scent. Let me try to get the back of this. This is very sweet. Not overly caramely. I kind of expected this to be more caramely, and I'm getting more of a candy sweetness here. Almost a fruity candy sweetness. But there is definitely a bit of a caramel note here. I'm not sure that I'm getting malt necessarily, like specifically. but I could see it being in here, I guess. But I'm getting like a very like candy sweet caramel note that I haven't really smelled before. This isn't really like the caramel from like Gimme Candy or anything. This is a very different caramel. I think if you like bakeries, you need to try caramel sugar cone. Smells like about a medium. And again, this would be great on its own or as a mixer, I think. I think you could do a lot with this mix-wise. So there's that. Next we have Crazy Coconut, which I think was from the kids line at one point. This is coconut milk, mixed fruit, and vanilla ice cream. So this sounds, again, very kid-friendly, yes. Okay, this is coconut mostly. And it's a coconut that's very similar to the coconut in like Coconut Palm that was in Bring Back My Bar a while ago. It's kind of an earthy coconut. It's not like a sweet, ice creamy coconut to my nose. Okay, on the back you get a little bit of sweetness, but mostly this is kind of an earthy coconut with like a sweet note. I think I'm smelling mostly the coconut milk, but again, it's earthy, and just a little bit of that mixed fruit on the back to kind of sweeten it. I'll be interested to see how this one warms. It's maybe a light medium on cold. Next we have Strawberry Sweetie. This is one of the ones that Dan Orchard picked, I believe. This is a fruity delight of strawberries sprinkled with sugar and vanilla. This should be candy sweet, a nice strawberry. It is. That is a very nice strawberry, actually. Oh. Yeah, it smells kind of like a strawberry hard candy. It smells like something from Lush, too. You know what it smells like? Lush has a scent called Creamy Candy. There's been a few things that they've made it in, but there's a Creamy Candy bubble bar. They have Rockstar soap. This reminds me a little bit of like Rockstar soap and a little bit of like Creamy Candy bubble bar. It's just kind of a sweet candy strawberry scent. It's really, really pleasant, very kid-friendly. Also would probably be good for mixing as well. It smells like about a 4 or 5 out of 10 in strength. Next we have Whipped Vanilla Pear. This is one that I voted like crazy for. I'm so excited this made it in. This one is a luxuriant caramel glaze, tops baked pear and whipped vanilla. I love a good pear and I love a good bakery, so this one should be good. It's quite light on the back at least. This is pretty. It is mostly caramel. Any pear you're getting here, there's no tartness here. So pear tends to be tart. I'm getting zero tartness here. This is a sweet poached baked pear. Mostly with, like, I would say, like, it's kind of like a butteriness to it. Yeah, so I can see caramel and whipped vanilla, but I would say it's a bit of a buttery baked pear. There's no spice here. There is no tartness here. And it's on the lighter side. I do think this will probably age into something a bit stronger. This is really, really pretty. Kind of a solid bakery scent, so I'm going to be curious to warm this one. Not quite what I expected, but I do enjoy this. Next we have Falling Leaves. This one is an earthy blend of clove, cinnamon, and patchouli. So I'm curious to see how this compares to clove and cinnamon, because it sounds like the same notes, just with patchouli added. Oh, it's nice. I like that. I think if you liked vanilla suede, this would be worth trying. This one is like vanilla suede, the same base, minus the vanilla and the suede part. This is just that kind of spicy, patchouli earthiness. It's quite strong too. This smells like it will be a good space filler. And I can think of a lot of things I would want to mix with this. This is beautiful on its own. I think if the patchouli is a bit much for you, and it could be for some people probably, I would mix it with vanilla bean buttercream. I would mix this with simply vanilla. I would mix this with like a cinnamon bun scent, maybe frosted cinnamon roll. I can see doing a lot with this. Yeah, that is a good one. So that is Falling Leaves, very, very cold weather friendly. Reminds me a little bit of the perfume Angel by Terry Mugler. Next up we have Red Cedar and Sage, and this one I have smelled before. I got it from my friend Sarah in New Zealand in a swap once. This is Run Free through Red Cedar, Sage, and Forest Greens. And this one, if I remember right, is quite a woodsy, kind of earthy, soft scent. This is nice. This is a clean, woodsy scent. Yeah, I'm definitely getting cedar. And depending on your nose, this could lean a little bit hamster cage cedar, at least while it's fresh. But it is mellow, and it does have kind of a fresh air quality to it as well. This is really, really nice. The cedar is a little bit hamstery, but not overly so. And in the bar that I have from New Zealand, I don't get hamster cage, whereas I do here. Clean hamster cage, but still. Forest greens, I think, are what's lending that kind of fresh quality. Sage I'm not getting specifically, and the red cedar I'm definitely getting. But I remember this one being quite nice. So that is Red Cedar and Sage. Smells like a pretty decent performer as well. Seems to be about a medium to medium plus in intensity. Next we have Everything Nice. So Everything Nice is sugar and spice and everything nice, deep caramel and swirls of butter with roasted pumpkin and glazed pecans. That does sound nice. Whoa, that one is very good. It is buttery, it is pecan, it is caramel, and a little bit of pumpkin. Like not a whole lot of pumpkin, that's not the first thing I get. I think you could warm this anytime you want a nice, gooey, homey, cozy bakery. The nuttiness here is just the right amount of nuttiness. I do get more of like a brown sugar butter scent on the back. That is good. Yeah. That is one of my favorites so far of this bunch, is Everything Nice. That'll probably be a clubber for me. That does smell like about a medium plus in intensity. That's a good one. Next we have Twitter Pated, which is a Disney bar. This one is spring is in the air and it's waiting to sweep you off your feet in a swirl of sun-kissed Meyer lemon, morning dewdrops, and wild moss. So it sounds like a very fresh, citrusy type scent. This is pretty. It reminds me of things we've had before. Kind of reminds me of Sunburst Bamboo, which was a scent of the month at one point. Yeah, this is greens. It's fresh. I would say I'm definitely getting morning dew. I would say I'm definitely getting greens. Yeah, so the moss and the morning dew and a little bit of lemon to kind of tartan it up a little bit. But mostly this is kind of a like cool foresty morning scent. Very fresh, very green. So if you're into those types of scents, that one is a good one to try. Smells like about a medium strength. Next we have a very pretty pink bar. This is Peony Petals. So peony and rose petals dance on a soft breeze. This one sounds like a floral. Now rose can be hit or miss for me, so I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy this one, but we'll see. Oh, this is actually very pretty. This is very pretty. Okay, so even if you're not a floral fan, this is soft, light, and approachable, and a very, very pretty spring floral. I'm not really getting rose here. Rose can be quite harsh and sharp. This one is a very soft, sweet peony to me mostly. And again, soft breeze. I don't know what the soft breeze smells like, but it is a very kind of soft, light scent. I would say this is a light intensity scent. Probably really nice for a bedroom in the spring. That is beautiful. There's a definite sweetness to this as well. I really enjoy Peony Petals actually. That is gorgeous. Unexpected. I didn't think I was going to like that one. So next we have Toasted Apple Butter. I voted for this one as well. This one is creamy butter blended with ripe apples, accented with rich spices. So I'm all about apple butter. Apple butter frosting is one of my favorite Scentsy ones, and it is discontinued from the catalog, but it is in my club. But I would love to see another apple butter scent. Oh, it's nice. Not quite as good as apple butter frosting, but it's nice. It's a nice spiced apple cinnamon. Yeah, I think if you like apple cinnamon scents, you can't go wrong. There's a bit of a butteriness here. What else am I getting? Yeah, apples and spices with a bit of butteriness. That's what this is. It's very, very nice. I think if you mix this with like vanilla bean buttercream, it wouldn't quite be the same as apple butter frosting, but it might get close. So there is Toasted Apple Butter. That is a nice one. I like that. Next we have Cinnamon, and this one I'm curious because I'm wondering how close this will be to Whiteout, which was in the last Bring Back My Bar, and how close it will be to Christmas Cottage Mint, which also had cinnamon and mint. So I'm curious. This one is warm earthy cinnamon and spices melted with a cool burst of crisp peppermint. So cinnamon and peppermint. It is straight up cinnamon and peppermint. Like straight up cinnamon and peppermint. There's nothing else going on here. So whereas Whiteout has the sweet apple note as well, this does not have that. Christmas Cottage Mint is a bit more complex. This is a very simple scent. There's nothing complex about cinnamon. It is cinnamon and mint, end of story. So it's like you took, not even Cinnamon Bear, because it's more of a cinnamon stick scent. And Cinnamon Bear is more of a red hot cinnamon. This is like cinnamon stick and like perfect peppermint mint. So just straight up mint and cinnamon. So there's that one. Very is what it is type of scent. Smells like a good 6 or 7 out of 10 in strength, so not bad there. Next we have Vanilla Walnut. There's that one. This one is a warm fragrance with roasted walnut and sweet vanilla bean. So walnut and vanilla bean. Oh, it's creamy. That's very nice. It's a very creamy, kind of, what does that remind me of? Kind of reminds me a little bit almost of butter pecan. This is a very vanilla heavy scent. I'm not getting a ton of walnut. So if you're afraid of the nuttiness, it's not super, super, super obvious. But this is kind of just like a nice kind of buttery, nutty bakery scent. That's actually very nice. So vanilla walnut's a winner. I like that one too. Again, a lot of bakery this round. If you're not a bakery lover, there are a few. But this is the season for bakery lovers, I think, for Bring Back My Bar. Here's another one. This is Amaretto. This one is an almond scented fragrance sweetened with honey and spice. So almond, honey, and spice. Now, I typically don't care for almond scents, so we're gonna see how, but if you like almond scents, you're probably gonna like this one. Yeah, this one's not for me. This one to me smells like almond extract. It's kind of that sweet almond extract. Very much an amaretto scent, absolutely. This smells exactly what I thought it would smell like. So if you're thinking amaretto and you have a picture in your head of what amaretto smells like, this is that bar. So that's what you're looking for. I'm not really getting spice here. I'm getting the almond extract, and it is very sweet, so maybe that's the honey, but I'm not smelling a specific honey note. It's a sweet almond extract. So there is amaretto. Smells like a fairly strong one as well. Next we have Bananas. This is bananas. So a delicious tropical banana mixed with coconut milk and island vanilla, reminiscent of banana flavored taffy. So we're getting banana candy here. And I am not a banana person. This is the one of the bunch that I was like, probably not going to be for me, but I know a lot of people do love those kind of candied banana scents. This will probably be up your alley. Yep, it is banana, like candy banana with a bit of coconut. Mostly banana candy, like banana runts, banana taffy. Very sweet banana. With a hint of coconut. I would say like 5 or 10% coconut. Vanilla, yeah, it is quite sweet, I mean. And the coconut smells, I can't tell you which coconut it is. It might be the one from like Pina Colada Cha-Cha, which is also kind of a sweeter coconut. I actually don't mind this. As far as banana scents go, it kind of reminds me of if you took like coconut daiquiri and took some of the fruitiness out of that, and we're just left with like the banana scent. It's kind of like a banana sunscreen type scent, banana candy. Yeah, I can see this being a popular one for the summer, actually. This has actually got good potential. This could be fun on its own or as like a cocktail mixer. That could be fun, but a medium strength. Next, we have Simply Patchouli. And this one is probably going to be not up everyone's alley. Not everyone likes patchouli. I do like patchouli, but the only note here is patchouli. It is dive into the rich, earthy scent of patchouli. So let's see what they got. It is patchouli, straight up. It is earthy. You have to like patchouli to like this. Like, there's no way around it. It's not complex at all. It's just patchouli. Then I think of comparisons like Hendrix, where it had like tobacco flower and a few other things in it to kind of make it a bit more complex. And I prefer that. This is very bare bones patchouli. And I think I would want to mix this to make it something a bit more interesting for me. But if you like patchouli, this one is patchouli and it'll probably be a fun mixer. So there is patchouli, and it's probably going to be long lasting because if I remember right, Hendrix was like goes for days type scent. So patchouli seems to do well. Next, we have another one that I voted like crazy for. This is Frosted Ginger Cookie. This one is chewy brown sugar cookie spiked with warming ginger and fragrant vanilla. I'm so excited. My friend Sarah in New Zealand, they got this in Bring Back My Bar in Region 3 a while back, and she really enjoyed it, so I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Favorite of the bunch, by far. Whoa. That's good. That is like fresh ginger. It is not spicy gingerbread ginger. It is fresh ginger with a very nice like cookie scent. That is good. This is exactly what I hoped it would be. It's not gingerbread. So when you think frosted ginger cookie, this is not gingerbread. This is fresh, like zingy ginger. Like when you peel and chop ginger, this is what that is. With a very nice sweet butter cookie type scent. Oh, that's good. And like sweet, so like I can get frosting from this too. That is excellent. Yeah, that one's a winner. Favorite by far. Very nice. Next up here, we have the Buzz Lightyear to Infinity and Beyond bar. This one is blast off to a galaxy of endless imagination where fizzy orange and black currant are cosmically balanced with plum blossom and sugared raspberry. So orange, fizzy orange, black currant, plum blossom, and sugared raspberry. Sounds sweet. That's very pleasant. This is hard to pin down. It smells like a clean bedroom. A clean kid's room. It's very sweet, but also fresh. I think the thing that's reading as fresh to me is the plum blossom. The fizzy orange is understated. I'm not getting a specific orange pop type note at all. This smells like a kind of clean, not laundry-ish, but like you walked into a clean bedroom. The laundry's been put away, the floor's been vacuumed, the toys are put away, but it still smells kind of little kiddish because little kids always smell like sweetness. Well, not always, but you know. It smells like a clean kid's bedroom. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not really... I couldn't tell you what I'm smelling. I can't say I pick out any of these scent notes. I don't specifically smell orange. I don't specifically smell black currant, but I could see it being in there. Plum blossom, I think, is lending the freshness. It's not a floral scent, but it's fresh. And the sugared raspberry, I could not tell you there's raspberry in here, but I would believe it. So it's a sweet, fresh, clean bedroom type scent. Hard to describe, hard to explain, but I think most people would like this. I really do. That smells like one that would be a crowd pleaser. Smells like about a light medium to medium in intensity. And then last but not least here, we have Twilight, which is a almost like black front and red back. This one is a lovely, sophisticated scent infused with soft romantic florals and ocean air. So romantic florals and ocean air. So I really don't know what to expect from this one. Oh, it's very floral. I get either rose or tuberose. It's a little soapy. And I think that's the ocean air. I think it's like I think it's reading a little bit like those like 1990s aquatic bathroom soaps. A little bit, which isn't a bad smell. It's just a very specific smell. So I'm getting rose and like aquatic soaps. It's almost like if you had a dish of those little like seashell soaps and then some of those little rosebud soaps in the same dish together in like your bathroom. That's what I'm smelling here. It's quite floral, a little soapy. I would say quite strong. I think you have to like florals for this one, and you have to be okay with fairly heady florals, because I would say this is on the heady side. Yeah, this one could be a headache bar for me. I'm not sure. It would depend on the day. And this one I would say would probably be good for, I think it could carry an open layout, but I think it would suit itself in scent to like a bedroom or bathroom. So there is that one. This may be one of my least favorite of the bunch, but that's just me personally because I'm not a huge floral fan. And heady florals are tough for me. But if you like those kind of really strong, really lush florals, this might be one of those for you. So that is Twilight. And that's all of them. So that is all 25 cents in a nutshell. First sniffs, first thoughts. But my favorite of all is the frosted ginger cookie. That one was my very favorite. I was also really impressed. Like, I think my biggest surprise of the bunch was peony petals, because I didn't think I was going to care for that. I'm not a floral person, but peony petals was actually very, very beautiful. So that was a nice surprise. Another favorite here was cranberry mango and also strawberry sweetie. Those were all really good too. So overall, a pretty solid bunch. Most of these, I think, just on cold sniff, are ones I would repurchase, with the exception of like maybe 3 or 4 of them. But overall, a pretty solid bunch, and I think a few solid club contenders. Frosted ginger cookie, I can tell you right now, is going to be a club one. Whether it performs or not, this is a scent I want in my life. So that is a winner for me. But yeah, the rest I'm excited to start warming, and I will have warm reviews for you in the next couple weeks. But other than that, I am so excited to hear what you are looking forward to from Bring Back My Bar. Let me know below the bars that you're most excited about. I would love to hear which ones are really on your radar. I know people have been asking for ages for another almond scent. Ever since almond croissant was discontinued, people have been asking for almond scents. So I'm really glad we have amaretto. This one isn't up my alley, but again, for people who love almond and almond extract scents, this one is going to be a popular one. So there is that. And now that I'm thinking of it, I'm thinking if you took caramel praline cake from our current Scents of the Season collection, which does smell a little bit like almond croissant, if you took that and mixed it with like 1-to-1 with amaretto, you might get something pretty darn close to almond croissant. So that might be a mix to keep in your back pocket for January. So other than that, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Would love to hear below what you're most excited for from Bring Back My Bar, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.